get it.
Speaking of fire, I think it's about that time.
It doesn't matter where you are in life. You gotta know your worth before you can be worth anything.
I'm a warrior. I'm blessed because I got fight.
Yeah. We back with the Fire Five. This week we got a new list. All fire fights, all bangers. I mean, must sees. We're gonna start with the first fight that's coming out. Street B's OG Yard. Excuse me. Street B's OG Yard. That's gonna be Mr. Two from the Lou versus Butterfly. This fight right here is the definition of two technicians, two high-level boxers. It was very competitive. And if you guys know anything about Street Beef's OG Yard, Butterfly, he's an OG. You know, he's got an impeccable record, and this is a fire fight. Check it out. Again, that's Street Beef's OG Yard, Butterfly versus Mr. Two from the Lou. All right, we're gonna move on to the second fight. That's coming out of Street Beef's Scrapyard. My co-host here, the champ, Dexys versus Buddy V. You see that timestamp? Somebody got to work. Somebody got to work real quick, and it was Buddy V. This fight right here, from the very beginning, we saw Buddy come out aggressive. I loved it. Straight to the point. And then next thing you know, rear naked choke. Check that out. That's Street Beef's Scrapyard. Dexys versus Buddy V. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and move on to the third fight. And not too many people know about this one. We're going to move on to the Street Beef's West Coast branch. And that is going to be myself, Somké, versus Trill Will. This fight right here, it was in the West Coast, but the video itself is on the Street Beef's OG channel. So when you look it up, it won't be on the West Coast channel. But this fight right here, man, it was pretty competitive. I was kind of dealing with some mental things before the fight, during the fight. Got hit behind the head a few times, you know, kind of gave me a little issue there. But we prevailed. We overcame, and we were able to edge it out and get the dub. Again, this is a Street Beef's West Coast. You see it, Somké versus Trill Will. Check that out. We're going to move on to the fourth firefight. This is coming out of Street Beef's Dirty South. We're looking at Ryan versus the Beast. I like to call this big boy kickboxing, because that's exactly what it was. These men, they went to war. It was very competitive and nonstop. Both these men had that dog in them. It was shown. Again, that's Street Beef's Dirty South. You can find this fight on the original Street Beef's OG channel. That's Ryan versus the Beast. Great fight. Check it out. And last but not least, our fifth and fire fight is coming out of Street Beef Scrapyard. Caveman versus Kickstand. This was a fire fight. What we saw here was two fighters who start off, you know, feeling each other out, and you see Kickstand play the patient game, and slowly but surely he starts to work and break down his opponent, and he executes his game by the end of the fight. It's a great work, you know, to see him just progressively work, you know. Again, that's a fire fight coming out of Street Beef Scrapyard. Caveman versus Kickstand. Go check that out. Somké and the Fire 5.
And in the words of Jay, one world, one love, deuces.